Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores. I buy used clothes and I list them on eBay and Poshmark and sell them for a profit. Today is Saturday, March 23rd, and these are the items that sold in the past 24 hours. I have 9 items. A gross sales amount of $205.88. And most of these sold really fast. Like 7 of them within the past 3 months, a couple within the past just couple weeks. So this is one that took 3 weeks to sell. This is a brimmed hat. And I will tell you, where's the brand here? It's Columbia. So I sold a hat similar to this that was Carhartt, and it sold so fast. It had a really high sell-through rate. And so then I found this one where I found this at the bins, I think. Yeah, I did. And then I found another one, not at the bins, but the same day, that was like Adidas branded. The Adidas was very similar in the Columbia as far as like average sale price and sell-through rate. The average sale price is $12.67. The sell-through rate though is 47%. So that's almost an even number of sold and listed, which is great. However, the Carhartt, oh my, the Carhartt. Actually, the Adidas was less than that as far as sell-through rate. It was like 23%. Okay, the Carhartt has an average sell price of $25.49, but an 82% sell-through rate. So high. That's great. So anyway, that was a while ago that I sold the Carhartt one. I'm just telling you so that if you see a beanie like that with a brim, that's Carhartt. Grab it because you'll make, $10. Yeah, honey. This sold for $16.97. It was my full asking price was $20, and then because the sell-through rate is high, I priced on the higher end. And then I have a 15% off coupon that they used. They paid a total of $23.67 with shipping. I paid about $1, probably less than that, at the bins in February. It was only listed for 3 weeks, and my profit is $14.07. We're off to a pretty good start with the fast flip. All right, then I sold a belt. I like to watch, I think her name is Thrift Adventure PNW, like Pacific Northwest. Anyway, she buys belts and sells belts all the time. So anyway, this is a leather belt, and it has this like woven inset in it. It's pretty cool. It's in really good condition. I always check the belt holes. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but that's okay. I like to make sure that it says what it's made of and where it's made on the belts that I pick up. And this is leather and cotton. The cotton is the inset here, and it's made in Guatemala. So I just typed in, when I'm researching for like the sell-through rate and stuff, I just look on Terapeak, which is in my eBay seller hub under research, and then the pull down tab is Terapeak product research, I believe. So I searched belt, leather, Guatemala, because I'm real fancy like that. Had an average sale price of $21.48 and a 21% sell-through rate. I sold mine for $20. That was an offer that was sent to me plus shipping, so they paid a total of $26.60. It sold super fast, 8 days. I paid about $1 for it at a thrift store locally-ish here, and my profit is $16.82. I'm thrilled with that. So for hats with brims, belts, bras that have padding and or underwire, I use these boxes. They're just 8x6x4, and I get them on eBay with my eBay store shipping supply discount coupon. That took way too much concentration to say. It's Saturday. I am taking my now 14-year-old to a trampoline park with some of her friends for her birthday celebration. She just turned 14 last week. All right, this is Green Tones, and it's just like a baby, it's a rattle. Oh boy. It's later in the day than I normally ship. And I mean, there's a lot of chaos at my house in the morning, but I feel like it's even extra right now. I found a whole ton of these in different little animals, and also a different brand of like a little wooden toy. I was super into like Montessori and Waldorf and stuff like that when my littles were little, and so I kind of see that stuff, you know. I found these at a thrift store in Milwaukee. I went on a business trip with my husband and thrifted, and they were $1 a piece. But because, you know, I have like 3 llamas and there's whales and there's like a porcupine, I think. So I have like 2 or 3 of each of them. So they're easy listings because I can multi-quantity list to them. So my profit's not huge, but it's an easy listing. They're called Green Tones. I looked up the Green Tones llama, and the average sale price was $8.57. I had mine listed for $7.99, and then they used the 15% off. So it made it $6.97 for a total with shipping of $12.14. I forgot to tell you the sell-through rate was 44%. The higher average sale price was due to like, there was a lot of different kinds. So like, I think they had 4 different ones that sold for like, I don't know, $15 or something like that. So not even anything huge, but just made that average sale price a little higher. I am using a recycled mailer. I just put it in bubble wrap and then put it in here. I'm not worried about it getting hurt or anything. Yeah, I think what I have here is way more than sufficient to keep this safe. All right. My tape just ran out. Did I tell you what my profit was on this? I didn't. Oh, did I even tell you the sell-through rate was 44%? That's pretty high. $5.09. Not bad. All right, grabbing tape. I should tell you that I use soundless tape. Is that what they call it? Noiseless tape. Because I am super sensitive to noises. I'm super sensitive in general. And actually, I need to do something about the tissue paper sound for you, because when I listen back, I don't like it. And so I imagine that you might not like it. But I need to get like a mic or something to put on myself, but I am not skilled and educated in that way. So that takes extra time to like figure out what it is that I need to get. And I just don't have a whole lot of extra time right now. Do I ever have extra time? I don't know. All right, these sold in 11 days. Wow, that's so fast. This is a pair of jeans. They're called Vintage Jeans, G-E-N-E-S, black. Okay, the sell-through rate isn't great. The average sell price is not. But these are just, I mean, they're a black pair of jeans. They're faded here on the knees. I pointed that out. Okay, the average sell price is $20.40, which is, I guess, actually, that's not terrible if you find them for $1 or $2, like at a thrift store. 45% is the sell-through rate. It's amazing to me. These sold for $15.97. I had them listed at $20, I think. They paid a ton in shipping because they live super far away from me, as far away as you could possibly get. Got a little random string here. And then I am going to be able to put these in a padded or in a flat rate envelope. So I'm actually making fair amount of money on the shipping. If they ask for a refund, I'll give it to them, but when I said on another video that I was getting a refund without somebody asking, somebody was like, why do that? I don't know. I just do, but no, I'm not going to, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't remember what I was saying. I told you how much it sold for. I bought them for $1 at my favorite thrift store. Yeah, they sold in 11 days. My profit's $20.27. So, like I said, definitely made some money on the shipping there. I'm just putting this in a priority flat rate envelope. And I guess, it's like a tiny little strip of adhesive on these things. So I will put another piece of tape on that. All right, well, the noiseless tape isn't completely noiseless, but it certainly is a lot better than the non-noiseless packing tape. Oh boy. So I told you what I'm up to today. What are you doing today? Is it weekend for you, or do you work on the weekends? How does that work for you? This is a golf skirt. It's a skirt. It is herringbone. It's Izod, and it's no tags. So I don't know where I got this, but I didn't get it very long ago. For some reason, it wasn't in my, I use Vendu to like put all my stuff in, and for some reason, the tag that I use to say where I got things, it wasn't in here, but it says I paid $2 for it, which is probably about right. Something like this that's like Izod, I'm only gonna get at the bins or my favorite thrift store or the other little thrift store that's near me that's really cheap. I'm not gonna pay $5 for or more for Izod at like the Goodwill or anything like that. So probably around $2. Izod skirts, I don't know if I told you it was a skirt. A skirt, if you don't know, has shorts underneath a skirt. And I usually add shorts and skirt into the title, along with skirt. So anyway, Izod skirts have an average sale price of $12.38 and a 6% sell-through rate. This sold on Poshmark for $14. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Poshmark and $14. If you don't know, after $15, like anything under $15, Poshmark stops their fee system breakdown, whatever, at the 20%. So, oh my word, I'm not saying this nicely. There's a flat rate fee under $15 of $3.95. I'm sorry, $2.95. So if you're selling something for $10 on Poshmark, it's almost a 30% fee. So not saying that you shouldn't do it, just something to keep in mind. If you're selling something for $3 on Poshmark, you're going to make 5 cents because it's just a flat rate fee. So I try not to sell too much under $15. This also had a shipping discount. Like I said, I paid about $2. I have had it listed for only 2 months, and my profit's $7.03. Probably could have gotten more had I like done a relist on that or something. This sweater was so cool, but I think I had it way overpriced, and it took a little bit longer to sell for that. There's also another mistake that I made with it. It's in super good condition. I love the like, I don't know, I just think it's a really cool pattern. This is actually Lacoste. And if you see that, it's Lacoste Live. It's L-I, but the I is an exclamation point V-E, okay? It does have alligator somewhere on there. Oh, darn it. And I'm going to have to roll this bad boy, I think. Hold on. Okay, here's the alligator. And it is a applique. So if it is an embroidered alligator on Lacoste, you have a fake. Just in case you didn't know that. And let's see. okay, not too bad. So Lacoste Live sweaters have an average sale price of $36.13 and a 26% sell-through rate. Mine sold for $30. That was an offer that was sent to me on, no, I sent the offer. You know what? I sent out a bunch of like, I did a bulk offer on Prime Lister, which is what I use for like my sharing tool. And I did 40% off of stuff that had been listed for 90 days or longer. And I think this was one of those things. So I do have a shipping discount on it. So it sold for $30. I'm pleased with that. That's not the thing. I did buy this at a Goodwill for $5. I've had it for about 5 months. Okay, here's the kicker. If you spell live with the exclamation point, it actually like takes the average sale price down like $7. So $29.17, still right at $30. But the sell-through rate goes to 98%. So a true like 100% sell-through rate looks like all solds, none listed. Because that's all solds, none listed. That's 100% sell-through rate. So 98% is crazy. So I checked my listing and I did not spell it with the exclamation mark. Shoot, I probably could have sold this a lot sooner had I used the exclamation mark. So, you live and learn, right? But I'm happy with this. I have, with the fees, the shipping discount, my cost of goods, my profit on it is $16.98. Overall, I'm okay with that. I do aim for about $15 in profit on each item just for my, like to value my time. Obviously, it doesn't happen with every single item. And there are some exceptions to the rule, like those little green tones toys. Oh man, I love selling overalls. I think they sell in like almost any brand. I just bought, I think, and listed, I think like 4 pairs of overalls. So these are short alls, which is, you know, short overalls. And these are Hollister. They're small, but I was actually, sometimes I like buy things and think that my teenagers will want them. And I wonder if this is something that I thought my teenager would want and she didn't. But Hollister short alls have a average sale price of $15.89 and a 5% sell-through rate, which is super low. I will fully admit that. Super low. Mine sold for $17 on Poshmark with the shipping discount. I don't know what's happening. I bought these at the bins 7 months ago. So I think this is my longest item that took to sell. However, 7 months ago was like the beginning of fall, right? So shorts, the beginning of fall, probably wasn't the right season to sell them. Also, that 5% sell-through rate could also have something to do with it. It's not great. I spent $2 on them at the bins. Have I said about the bins yet today? I don't recall. If I haven't, the bins you buy by the pound. So I just kind of average my cost of goods to $2. My profit on these short alls are $9.58. And my hand just cramped. Okay. This was just in the nick of time for that 3 months. This is a shacket. Shacket selling in March. So anyway, this is like a fuzzy kind of faux Sherpa lining. This is Thompson Shirt Makers. And it's made in Bangladesh. I don't know if that's a guarantee that it's vintage, but that was kind of an indication. I don't know. I don't know if I said that this was vintage or not, but I did not find any sell-through rate on this particular brand of shacket. And when I did a search for just shackets in general, it was just kind of all over the place because there are so many different brands and some are worth a whole lot of money and some just aren't. So this was for $18 on Poshmark. Again, with the shipping discount, I think this did fall in the, I sent out like 40% off offers, and I sent out 30% offers, and also 20. So I don't know. Oh, this came from a Salvation Army rummage sale. Salvation Army in my town, we don't have a store in my town, so the Salvation Army Church puts on a rummage sale quarterly, I think. And I just went yesterday, and I couldn't go until like 3 hours after it had opened. And I got probably half of what I normally get, but I still have like a huge IKEA full of stuff like overflowing. It's over in the corner. I think I found a sport coat that I can sell for about $100, but most everything that I found, I will, be able to sell for $18 on Poshmark with a shipping discount. But my cost of goods when I bought this was 67 cents a piece. So that's, that's where the trade-off lies. My profit then is $11.17. Sorry, 71 cents. Now, I might have undersold this next item, but I'm not really sad about it. Okay. So it's this dress. Woohoo. Fancy, right? It has like rhinestones on the sleeves and on this like faux wrap area. It's like ruched sleeves. It's really pretty. It's Joseph Ribkoff, which apparently, some resellers will be like, oh yeah, Joseph Ribkoff. I feel like Joseph Ribkoff takes forever to sell. I am at the like over 50% on a personal sell-through rate for myself, meaning I have 3 items that have sold and I only have 2 listed right now. So I feel like overall that's pretty good, but I think it just takes forever. We've got a rogue string here. I want to tie it off just in case it's like, it doesn't look like it's messed anything up, but just in case. All right. So Joseph Ribkoff dress. I had it listed for $40. The average sale price is $28.22, so 30-ish, almost, but only 11% sell-through rate. And so maybe that contributes to the, slowness of the sales of this brand. I'm not really sure. Somebody offered me $22 and it took 4 days to sell. I had just listed it. I thought on it for a little while and I was like, yeah, let's take the $22 and run. There's no reason to, hold out for months and months and months for another $8. I only paid $1.47 for it. The local thrift stores that benefit like the mission in our town had a 75% off sale a couple weeks ago. $1.47. I mean, I think that's great. My profit is $18.39. They paid a total of $30.45. Yeah, I mean, how can you be sad about that? And overall, yesterday I had a really good day. My profit was $109.94, which is, I mean, fantastic. I'm really, really thrilled with that. So, leave me a comment if you haven't already, and make sure you like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do these ship with me videos pretty much every day at 8 o'clock Eastern, and I really enjoy just hanging out with you and chatting while I am shipping my stuff that I sold. So yeah, I just really appreciate you. I'll see you soon.